Alright, how's it going, guys? We are back for more Surviving GT6. And we are going to set up a centrifuge today for our rubber. I did a little bit of organizing today during live stream. Made some lead reinforced chests. Moved my food back over here. And the mob drugs. I'm going to move some more of this over there. Move some more over to the factory. Try to get that whole row of stuff cleaned out of there. But I didn't get it finished because, well, thanks to Spectrum, our internet went out for like 4 hours today. Not that it was running that great before that. It was literally shitting frames for quite some time during the 3 hours I think we were here. So I didn't get a whole lot done other than the organizing stuff. Which part of the organizing is I moved over all of the purifieds that we had from hand washing over there. Can't believe that thing's actually done now. I had turned these off because the shredder was completely full and it had effort to do, which takes forever. This is already pretty good and full, and it's got a bunch of nether quartz we brought over here, so it's going to have a lot more effort to do. So I'm going to let this run through without turning on the sluice yet. Since we're running on natural gas, we really don't have to turn these off. We have infinite fuel basically, but at a limited amount, so I don't want to waste it just because we have it. Oh, and before we get this started, I thought we were running out of distilled water, and we weren't. It was going low, but it's because this runs so slow that it goes low, low, and then gets a big bulk of it. And because of everything being ran, or nothing being ran but the shredder right now, it's really full. But I had thought we were, but we aren't. So I don't have to worry about that. Alright, so I think for the sluice, or for the centrifuge for the latex, I was gonna put it over here, but because I don't want to put it, oops, sorry about that. I don't want to put it in line with the processing machines because they're all going to go here. And we may be moving the shredder down anyways because we've got a sifter to get in here and we've got a magnetic separator to get in here that are going to go before the shredder basically. And then we also have our vitriols, which are going to go down in this area as well once we get to sulfuric acid. There's not really going to be anything back here on this side unless we double up some of that stuff. So I thought we could put the latex over here on this side. But the problem is we need to pipe the glue out. And I got to decide where I'm piping the glue out to. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and put it here for now, and we can move it if we decide to. So we're doing a basic centrifuge setup here. We want it in line with that, but we don't want to be too close to this item pipe. We're again using gas for this, and it's all bronze setup. We don't need this to be very fast, so we're just doing the basic bronze boiler here. And now we need to rotate that up. And I'm going to have to pipe in the water and stuff, which I'm going to turn this around this way. Alright, and our items are going to go into the top, and our fluids are going to come out here on the side. So give me a minute to get this piped up for the gas and the water, and I'll be back with you to show you how we're going to do the fluid outputs from this. Because it's going to be a little bit different because we don't have filters. So I will be right back. Alright, so I took the last of the rubber we had and made it up into some small rubber pipes. And I'm going to dye these 3 here, and that'll finish up what I need. I'll show you what I did. So in the last live stream, we got this basement all done, and it was already over here for where we're doing this, so that's all taken care of. I do need to get a piston in here. I still haven't hooked these pistons up to anything. I need to get that done, but with those 3 pipes, we should now have everything we need. This is what I'm going to be going to here with rubber pipes on the back. I do need to paint them, but we didn't get to go to the swamp like I wanted to get the this right here, actually, blue orchid that gives light blue dye. I need to go find that so we can set up a bee to make them for us, but we should have natural gas and distilled water. So now we need to set up our output here, and the issue is that I need a nanople pipe, and I only have 4 rubber. We need to get the fluid out of that as a that can handle 2 of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this up for the latex for now, get it started, and then we will change out the pipe and put in the thing for glue. Luckily, there's a pretty decent tank in here for the glue, so that won't be a major issue. We can't put this, if we're using the wooden item barrel, we can't put it right here because, well, it's rubber, or it's wooden and it'll burn. So for right now, what we're going to do is I have this chest that I need to get put into the shredder, but we're going to use it for right now because this is basically just a temporary setup until we get more rubber. I'm being cheap, alright? I like being cheap. That can't go there because we need to put this here first, because you can't open the chest. Really? That's what you're going with. Actually, let's go ahead and get this thing lit so it can start going. Alright, so there's that. And hook that up there. And that item pipe there is now going to be in the way. Except I'm a dork and just tried to put this on the item pipe side. Or the item output side, not the... Forgive me, folks. I'm a dork. Is what I do. Okay, fluid side. Circle means fluid. Alright, like that. And then we will do this. If I'm remembering correctly, let's actually do this way. If we look up sticky resin, which NEI needs to hurry up, and we look at that in the centrifuge, latex is the first fluid. So it'll be the first one that comes out of this pipe. So we can run it over and into there. So do I have any? No. Alright, why would I have some? I probably have some in my bag because I use it for torches, but let's go grab. I should have a pretty good load of it over here waiting, which I do. And I thought I had some. There they are, bronze chest. Which, to be exact, give me 2 of them. I am going to be changing a lot of these chests over to lead, probably. Although I really don't need to, because now that we've got the copper processing, we have tons of copper. But I'm going to throw that in there now. I'm going to do something really stupid. Greg's probably going to burn my butt. Throw this up here. And we're going to throw those in there. I am going to change this to a item barrel eventually. Once we get away from the boilers. Let's get rid of this guy. Thank you. Alright, so the latex is going over and the blue is staying in there. And let's see if blue got into the pipe yet. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. So now we're going to take this drum and we're going to put it right here. And that will allow the glue to go into here. Oh, crap. Crap on a cracker. Output. Right there. Output bad. Okay, so now we have 61 liters of distilled water in here. This is turned off. And it's not full. So hopefully that means... No, there's not. But there hopefully will be in the pipe. So let's see if we can get this drained into the pipe here. Good. Alright. So don't do that. That was a bad idea. Alright, so we're going to put it here. Now that will hold our glue. So now, latex all the way across. That's the nice thing about Greg doing this as a network for the pipe. and it's sloshing across the pipe, we won't end up with glue here or glue here and latex here, hopefully, because it has to equal out across both pipes and drain together. We should not be able to get glue in one pipe, latex in the other, so now the latex will just go in there. So as this latex drains out and into our coagulator, then the glue will come out and go in here, and it should be pretty good until we get this full. And we're going to make a tank for this eventually. That was something we were working on today. Alright, now since that is doing what it's doing, let's actually change this over just a bit. And instead of the chest here, which why am I using my effort pickaxe? Let's take that out. And we'll actually put the coagulator down here, or the item barrel down here in the basement. And then we don't have to worry about it burning. We've got extra item pipes for right now. So, and we don't have to worry about the fire coming down below the floor. This one we do because, well, there's no floor there. There we go. So that'll take care of that. I need to go and put these chips back together to make an ingot. Now, I have found in the past that one coagulator is nowhere near enough. I need like 3 to 4 of them to do what this centrifuge is going to be able to handle. But I'm not real worried about getting it done that quick at the moment. And we don't have a way of making making centrifuge at the stainless at the moment. So I don't want to spend what we do have from the forts on making extra coagulators, but we will upgrade that once we get stainless steel made automatedly. So we'll upgrade this, and when we do that, we'll actually have the pipe come down into the basement, and we'll have a set of 3 coagulators down there. And then, like I said, the glue is going to get output to a tank. That way we have it when we need it for things that we need glue for, and then we're going to burn off any of the excess. As of right now, we have our dryer here still running on creosote. So we're actually going to put in a quad pipe that will do creosote and glue. And then whenever we have room, the glue will get burnt out as well. Glue is not the greatest for burning. Let me see here. We need the centrifuge, glue, and you'll see it only does 4 GU from 1 liter. So it's really bad compared to creosote that we're currently using. It's burnable. We get 16 for 2 ticks out of 1. So it's a total of 32. And then when we get to things like fuel, 384, 6 ticks at 64. Way better. So we're just basically doing this as a way of getting rid of it, not as we need it for fuel. Alright, so this thing has filled up. So we're going to go ahead and turn it off for now. It's got 92 units of latex in there. And that will keep this coagulator running for quite a little while. And I'm going to try again, probably on Thursday, before we do Race to Fusion, to do another live stream so we can get stuff ready for Friday's video. If I can't, then I'll just do Friday's stuff by myself and explain to you guys what all that I did. We now do not need this juicer anymore. If you guys remember, the reason why we switched over is because sticky resin gives us 120 or 144. The squeezer would give us 144 liters per, and the centrifuge gives us 144 liters per, along with 250 glue. So the juicer was only giving us 72. So now, not only do we not have to sit here and make sure it's got its sticky resin in the juicer, or latex in the juicer, but now we get twice as much out of it, so we don't have to worry about collecting it quite as often. So, win-win, I guess, you would say. Man, see, this thing is nice and full again because it's working on Efren. Whenever it does Efren, it always goes really slow because it's a tier 3 material. But I'm just going to let them run for right now. And we also added a few more barrels up here for other materials. So we're getting it filled out. We have a little bit of scheelite I got from somewhere. Oh, I remember. We were talking about this phosphor. And I was having issues figuring it out where we actually got it from. I figured it out the other day. So, if we look at cassiterite, when you take the crushed cassiterite and you put it in a sluice, you have a very little chance of getting apatite. And that apatite, when you put it in the centrifuge, will give you phosphorus. And this phosphorus is the blue phosphorus, and that's where we got it. So that little bit of phosphorus we had is from cassiterite. What cassiterite we have ran is how we got that enough to make that one. So I finally figured it out. It took me a while, but I figured it out. But that is going to be the end of the video today. I will put a card up in the corner that if there's another video for setting this up, showing you guys the 3 system that I usually do, if you guys want to look at that. And I will talk to you guys next time. Have a good one, and I'll see you then.